What's good, my powerful people? Back at y'all with another video. Now, before we hop into the topic, make sure you drop a sub down below, drop a like on the video, and follow me on all my socials. Links gonna be in the description. Now, today we gonna talk about, because I had a subscriber comment. He was basically like, he needs to figure out how to be committed. You know what I'm saying? How to be committed to being the king that he was born to be, and basically how to change his mindset and how to let go of his past self's mindset. So basically, how to really just shift your mindset and really how to be committed to being the person that you was born to be, basically. And I was like, I'm gonna make a video out of that because those were actually good questions, and I feel like some of y'all may be relating to those questions or may have similar questions, if not the same questions. So let's go ahead and tap into that, bro. If you change your mind, you can change your life. And it's as simple as that, because everything is created from the inside out. This is why, just like for a quick example, like when you, because I was just talking about approaching anxiety and things like that, and approaching women. So it kind of, this is why I'm saying, like, if you have a negative mindset, or if you're always thinking about her saying no, or when you're linking with a woman, you always thinking about busting quick, or you taking a test, you always thinking about failing the test, you know what I'm saying? Or you on the court, you only thinking about getting rocked, you thinking about what if y'all lose, you thinking about what if you miss the shot, you know what I'm saying? If you have a negative mindset, you're gonna always get negative results, you know what I'm saying? Because what you put out is what you get, what you give is what you get. You gotta understand that's the law of cause and effect. So basically you have, because we do this, we think negatively, you know what I'm saying? Because we see and hear other people do these things, and we do it so much on our own that it becomes habit. So the only way to break a habit is to do something different to remold that habit. So instead of you continuously thinking negatively, you have to become aware. The first step in changing your mindset is it's not gonna happen overnight. You cannot force the change overnight. So what I do and what y'all need to start doing is the second you catch yourself complaining, the second you catch yourself procrastinating, the second you catch yourself making an excuse, don't get mad at yourself, don't beat yourself up, don't have these mental battles with yourself where you're talking to yourself and tearing yourself down in a negative manner. Just simply say, I can do something different, or I choose to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Or just ask yourself, why am I doing this? Or what is this going to do? If you like literally talk to yourself, bro, because if you have conversations with yourself, but in a positive manner, and you just literally shift the focus. So instead of you making an excuse, you're thinking of a solution. Or instead of just saying, or instead of you complaining, you'll say, I will not complain, I will find a solution. I will not complain, I will work. You know what I'm saying? I will not make excuses. You can just say that, or I choose to do something different. Anything in your mind that's gonna just rewire it, just get you out of that headspace of, let me complain, let me make an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Let me procrastinate, let me be weak, let me be a simp, whatever it is in your life, bro. Because the most important thing that you need to have control over is your mind. So the only way to get rid of that, your past self's mindset, the only way to get rid of that negative mindset, that mindset that's holding you back, is to implement new forms of mental programming into your own mindset. You have to basically get into a meditative state, bro. You have to learn how to clear your mind. Meditation is so key, so important, bro, because it helps bring clarity to your mind. It helps clear your mind. With a clear mind, a clear mind is a creative mind. That's a download that came to me earlier. A clear mind is a creative mind, because if you're trying to find solutions to things, if you're trying to just figure out your next step in life, you're trying to figure out what needs to be done, you need to have a clear mind. If you have so much BS fogged up into your mentality, you're gonna easily be distracted, manipulated, you know what I'm saying? This is why it's important, like I say sometimes, to take social media breaks. Because if you don't realize, bro, everything that you're doing is by design to keep you on the app. This is literally what an algorithm is. This is why you're on TikTok and you can scroll for what seems like 5 minutes, but it's actually been an hour, because you're so plugged in and you're so programmed, you're digesting so much information so fast, it don't even seem like that much time is passing by. But at the same time, what did you just do for 30 minutes? You just scrolled and probably seen 200 videos, but what about your life has changed? You're not gonna get that same 30 minutes back. Now in transition, oh yeah, it's only 30 minutes, but think about how that's compiling. If you, instead of 30 minutes, it's 4 hours a day, every single day that you just spend scrolling. You know what I'm saying? Complete waste of time. You could be doing any and everything else. But you also got to look at how you talking to yourself on an internal level. If things ain't going your way, or if you're facing adversity in life, How do you talk to yourself? How do you respond to it? Or if somebody talking down on you, or somebody doing something that you don't like, how do you respond to that on a on a mental level? You know what I'm saying? It's good to realize that certain things you can control and certain things you can't control. So when you focus only on the things that you can't control in that present moment, then you're gonna realize that it takes a lot of stress away, because a lot of people, they're overwhelmed with life simply because they're focusing on too many things at one time. When you focus on things that you can't control, when you focus on the future, when you're still stuck on the past, etc., and on a mental level, bro, you're gonna always be elsewhere. You're gonna always be distracted. Most people stuck in the past because they can't get over certain things that happened in the past. Most people are fearful of the future because of things that happened in the past, or just because of the current situation that they're living in now. You see what I'm saying? If you have a negative current situation, if you have a negative mindset right now, you're creating your future. You got to realize how your daily habits and actions are literally creating your future. So you have to shift your mindset. Meditation is one way to do this. Affirmations is another way to do this. When you wake up in the morning, say 5 things that you're grateful for. Thank God for another day, bro. Before you pick up your freaking phone, then you have enough initiative to do that. You have to incorporate positive routines into your life that'll help your mental health, that'll help your spiritual health, that'll help your emotional health, that'll help your physical health. You have to take care of yourself, bro. So the most important thing to take care of is your mind. Read books. Put your phone down and pick up you a book and read you a book. That's going to help you. Reading is good. This is something that you need to do. You need to have things that are in your mind that are helping you keep your mind clear, that are helping you keep your head level. Eliminate all the stress in your life, bro. If you cannot control it, don't focus on it. It's as simple as that. So meditation, positive affirmations, gratitude, and positive self-talk is the easiest way to get rid of all the negative things that were holding you back mentally. If you incorporate those 4 things, and journaling as well, if you incorporate these 5 things into your life on a consistent basis, because understand, bro, the repetition creates habits. So if you're constantly saying affirmations every single day, if you're constantly expressing your gratitude, if you're constantly meditating, reading books, you know what I'm saying, journaling, by default, your mindset is going to start to shift, because now your habits are shifting. If you constantly rewire your thinking or rewire your focus when you catch yourself procrastinating, making excuses, etc., you're going to always set yourself on a track. But if you continue to do the things that are holding you back because it's comfortable, then you're going to stay the same. And number 2, the second thing was, how do I become committed to be the king that I was born to be? That comes from, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to see change in your life? Or better yet, what have you gone through that it's really going to make you move? Because look, bro, if you really want it, do you need any other reason to be committed? If you want to be the best at anything, do you need any other reason other than that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you currently, because bro, you asked me this and I think you said you're like 14 or 15. So that doesn't mean that you haven't gone through anything in your life, but at the same time, you are very young. So with that being said, bro, at this point in time in your life, you just need to be really figuring out who you are. You need to be kind of figuring out like your unique capabilities, what makes you stand out from other people, and who you really want to be in this world. What type of man do you want to be? You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of things do you want to create? It's never too early to start thinking about your future. It's never too early to start thinking about who you want to be and how you can impact the lives of other people and how you can impact your own life. You know what I'm saying? To help other people change their own life. Just how can you be a positive seed in the world? How can you be of value to the world? You know what I'm saying? It's never too early to start thinking about these things. But simply put, bro, I'm going to just give it to you straight like this. How do you become committed? You're going to end up going through something. When you go through adversity or you just get so fed up with your current situation, you have no choice but to do something different. You have no choice but to become committed and do what needs to be done every single day. When you get rid of the instant gratification, you just focus on what needs to be done every single day, then you'll be committed. When you focus on discipline, doing what needs to be done, regardless of how you feel, then you'll be committed, because now it's becoming a routine. Now you're becoming a man. You understand what I'm saying? You have to just focus on what needs to be done. Like, my body is literally sore in like every area right now because I done started back working out like heavily and being in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Taking my physique serious. But that doesn't mean that I get to just take 5-7 days off. That don't mean I get to just go for a week and then slack off. That don't mean that I just get to skip going to work because I'm sore. It doesn't matter. That don't mean I just can't come in front of the camera and make a video, because it doesn't matter. These things still need to be done. Still gotta meditate, you know what I'm saying? Still gotta stretch, still gotta go to work, still gotta grind, still gotta get money, still gotta make videos. Whatever the case may be, still have to be on my purpose, regardless of how I feel. Because some days you're gonna wake up and it's like, bro, dang, you know what I'm saying? Some days you're gonna wake up, you don't feel like getting out of bed. Some days you're gonna wake up and it's like, you might be more tired than usual. You might have had a bad week. Whatever the case may be, something really might be going on in your life that, you know what I'm saying, got you down and out. You might be going through something with your family. You might have just got your heart broke. So you gonna go through something in your life, bro, that's gonna really just test you to see if you really built for this lifestyle, not to really just see if you a man or not. And I can't tell you what age certain things are gonna happen, bro. My life changed for me when I was 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? I think I was actually 15. I don't think I was even 16 yet, but my life changed for me when I was 15 years old. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you 15. So yeah, when I was in 10th grade, everything changed for me. But what you gotta understand and realize is everybody different. But at the same time, it's all about what you want. It's all about what you want. When you really, really, really figure out what you want, because like I said, my life changed for me at 15, but I didn't figure out what I really, really, really wanted until I was 18 and in college. So what you gotta understand and realize is, what do you really want as a man? And you have to get in the habit of thinking about this. How can you level up in your life? You gotta realize what you can start doing right now to take control of your life. So in every area of your life, if you start working out right now, you can take control of your physical health. You know what I'm saying? And that can also help with your mental health. If you start meditating and doing the things like I talked about earlier in the video about your mindset, you'll start taking control of your mindset. Bro, if you have control of your mindset and you know what I'm saying, you in shape at 15 years old, bro, or just 15, 16, 17, whatever the case may be, bro, you're gonna be steps ahead of other people. If you incorporate consistency, discipline, positive habits into your life, you're gonna set yourself apart from other people. People gonna look at you like you crazy, or people gonna look at you like you boring, because you might be living a different lifestyle. You might not be the guy that's gonna go out, you know what I'm saying, that's going to work 5 days a week, then on the weekend you out having fun, whatever the case may be. You might not be that guy. You might still have your fun and whatnot, but you're not just doing it as much. When you look around, you see that you're not really just like anybody else. This is how you should feel. This is how you know you're destined to be somebody great. When you look around and it's just like it kind of disgusts you to see everybody doing the same thing, or it kind of just disgusts you to see the level of conformity that people have in their mindset, that people are just on this hamster wheel. And you realize that I don't want to be like this. Or you see certain people's lives and you realize, I don't want to be like these type of people, or I don't want to live like that they live in. So by default, you do soul searching amongst your own life. You really figure out what you want. But certain events in your life are literally going to wake you up that make you realize that, look, bro, it's time for you to make a change. Or it's like, life is serious. You know what I'm saying? Certain events are going to happen that are literally completely out of your control, that's going to show you life is not a game. You got to get serious. Even though you might be just 15, you know what I'm saying? Even though you might be 14, you just got in high school. Life is serious. You need to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not a game out here. Life is very, very, very serious. And if you take it for granted, it could be gone just like that. Facts. So it ain't no time to wait, and especially if you a man, bro, because look, ain't nobody out here thinking about your mental health and just overall scheme of things. Nobody is going to be focused on you more than they focused on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own BS, their own situations, their own struggles, their own sob stories. So why do you think that they care about you? Why do you think that they care about the excuses that you can make? You have to figure out what you want as a man, and you have to use the things that you go through in life as fuel to get better, to create a better outcome for yourself, so you don't make the same mistakes that other people made. You know what I'm saying? I get to talk to y'all through experience, and I get to tell y'all what I wish somebody would have told me. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have known these things that I know now when I was 15 years old. When I was 15, I was going through the heartbreak, and I was going through losing a friend, and I was going through breaking a knee all at the same time, literally. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I wish I would have had this type of game and this type of information going on at that time to really just help me and pull me out of that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, bro, you have to figure out what type of life do you want to be living. Because you're 15 right now, you're going to graduate when you're 17, 18. You may or may not be going to college, but you got to have a plan. If you're going to college, you got to have a plan. If you're not going, you still have to have a plan. So it's all about having a plan. It's all about being serious, bro. You're going to become committed when that girl break your heart and it wakes you up to female nature, and you realize that you can never be a simp again. It's gonna wake you up, and you're gonna become committed when certain things happen in your life, and you just realize that life is not a game. I have to really take control. You know what I'm saying? That I can't take things for granted. That I cannot be ungrateful, because any and everything can be stripped from me at the blink of an eye. So I have to make that I can't be mediocre, because through the mind, bro, I can conceive a reality that I want to be living in. So basically, I have unlimited potential. So why would I have a mediocre potential when I have the potentiality to do whatever I want, whatever I set my mind to? Why would I be like everybody else when everybody else is average, everybody else is complaining all the time, everybody else is stressed out, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else is depressed. They not living lives that they want to live. So why would I follow in their footsteps? Why would I care when they call me weird? Or why would I care when they don't support me? Or why would I care about being out the mix when I know 5 years from now, my life is going to be completely different, and these people going to still be doing the same thing that they wanted me to do? But by me setting up myself apart, now I am doing way better in my life. That's all it is, bro. Figuring out what you want and just being consistent and being disciplined. When you're consistent and disciplined, you're going to be committed. When you go through something that's going to really wake you up and show you what life is really about, you're going to be committed. When you wake up and you take the red pill, when you go through that heartbreak, when you go through a spiritual awakening and you discover your purpose and you're really serious about it, you're going to be committed. If you really want to see change in your life, you're going to be committed. Discipline comes with doing the right thing every single day, regardless of how you feel. Having a why and staying committed to that why. If you really got a why, bro, if you really got a reason to change your life, a reason to be different, a reason to be successful, a reason to get rich, a reason to escape the matrix, a reason to take the red pill, being committed should come easy. You know what I'm saying? So it's all a matter of you taking that initiative in your life and figuring out what needs to be done and just doing it regardless of how you feel. Because when you get in the habit of doing it every single day, everything else is going to fall in line. When you take control of your mindset, you can literally take control of your life. Simple. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like down below, comment some future suggestions, subscribe, and I'm out.